shouldn't dwell on the past. We should dwell on the present, on being here in the present with Jesus Christ, with God, so that we can do his will in all things. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, glory to Jesus Christ.
Glory forever.
Christ is risen.
In truth, he is risen.
We have this, all these readings today from the epistle, speaking of Paul's conversion and his testimony before King Agrippa. And we have, of course, then Jesus talking directly to the Jews and telling them and asking them why they don't believe him, why they don't believe and understand him. I mean, he does know why, because of the hardness of their heart, but he's not perplexed, but as much as he is trying to get them to sort of loose them from those things that bind them to this world and not understand who he is. And we heard it yesterday in the epistle, in the gospel reading about the Samaritan woman, how she, upon hearing him, meeting him, hearing him, talking with him, completely opened herself to him in such a profound way that she converted an entire city to the way of the Lord, to Christianity, to following Jesus Christ. And she went forth from there and became she was martyred, but she became like an apostle to the world. And she had no formal education. She had nothing special about her except that she fetched water from the well of Jacob's well. And then we have today's gospel reading, and it has to do with Constantine and Helen. And so, of all things, one of the great men in the history of the world ever has known, Constantine, who basically had a vision. In the vision he saw the cross. He said, "With this you will conquer. I see exi Nika, you will conquer." Jesus Christ conquers. And he went forth and he conquered the lands of the Roman Empire, and eventually establishes his headquarters in Constantinople, and is responsible for making Christianity illegal, taking it off the list of things that you could die for, which led to the birth of monasticism, which led to all these incredible things that he did. They're like, he and Helena are like apostles. They became like apostles, and of course he was in the First Ecumenical Council as well, Constantine. So we have a tough act to follow, in the sense that for us, what we have to do is be faithful in the life that God has given to us, and try to and seek to do his will every day, so that we really don't know when we will come upon him in the world, when we meet him in Costco or in Home Depot or at a school or someone who is a teacher in a school, or wherever we might meet him, because he is everywhere present, fills all things. You never know. Yesterday I was talking with one of our members here, and he remembered hearing about me actually as the person, Father John Tomasi. He heard about me because his girlfriend, when he was in high school, used to come to my room all the time. And unfortunately for her, she had an untimely repose, but just thinking about her, I was thinking about what a coincidence, but it's not really a coincidence, because in the school, when I was there, we sought Christ in the name of the students that God sent me to serve. And I think that I want to see Christ in all of you as well. And you want to see Christ in me. You want to see and believe in him. So we have to not jump too far ahead in our worshiping of God. We have to jump to this very moment, from this day, from this hour, from this moment. We have to jump from that point as we will step forward. The past is the past. We all have a past. And there is a past, but we shouldn't dwell on the past. We should dwell on the present, on being here in the present with Jesus Christ, with God, so that we can do his will in all things. And you see, that's what the likes of Constantine and Helen and the Samaritan woman and St. Paul the Apostle, that's what they all have in common, is that they were willing to bear witness to the fullness of truth, and they could hear the word of Jesus Christ, and they could comprehend it, and they could go forth in it. So may we also go forth in it as we proceed throughout this day. Christ is risen.
He is risen.
Blessed art thou, O Lord, teach me thy statutes. Blessed are the blameless in the way who walk in the law of the Lord.
In a grave they laid thee, O my life and my Christ, and the armies of the angels were sore amazed, as they sang the praise of thy submissive love.
Blessed